Discuss the area affected by soil pollution in Uttar Pradesh along with the regions. Also present solution to deal with this. Soil pollution or land pollution is the result of deficiency or imbalance of essential nutrients and chemical in naturally balanced soil. Soil pollution in Uttar Pradesh affects various areas due to several reasons including industrial activities, agriculture practices, urbanization, improper waste disposal. Some of the major area affected by soil pollution in Uttar Pradesh and the cause of pollution are as follows. सबसे पहला industrial area. Industrial area in cities like Kanpur, Ghaziabad, Agra are the major source of soil pollution due to discharge of untreated industrial effluent containing heavy metal, toxic chemicals, and hazardous waste. Agriculture land. Intense agriculture practices, including the use of chemical fertilizer, pesticide, and herbicide, contribute to soil pollution in rural area across उत्तर प्रदेश. ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद देखते हैं अर्बन डेवलपमेंट. अर्बन एक्सपेंशन एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटी कंट्रीब्यूट्स टू soil pollution through soil erosion, soil compaction and contamination with construction debris, chemicals and other pollutant. Waste dumping sites. Soil pollution is caused by improper disposal of solid waste in open dumping sites, landfill area and abandoned mines. Municipal solid waste dumping sites in cities like such as Lucknow, Banaras, Prayagraj pose significant risk to soil quality and public health. ठीक है. हम कह रहे हैं इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया में हो रहा है दिक्कत, एग्रीकल्चर लैंड, अर्बन डेवलपमेंट और वेस्ट और है वेस्ट डंपिंग साइट. ठीक है. Following solutions and measures can be implemented to tackle soil pollution. Following solutions and measures can be implemented to tackle soil pollution in Uttar Pradesh. सबसे पहला है strict pollution control and regulations and standards should be implemented for industries, agricultural practices, waste management and construction activity to prevent soil pollution and ensure compliance with environmental norm. ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद तुम्हारा है क्लीन प्रोडक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी, वेस्ट मिनिमाइजेशन स्ट्रेटजी एंड pollution and prevention measures should be promoted in industries to minimize the generation of hazardous waste and reduce the risk of soil pollution. Farmers should be encouraged to adopt sustainable agricultural practices such as organic farming, integrated pest management and use of biofertilizer and organic amendments to reduce chemical input, improve soil health and reduce soil pollution. Training, technical support and incentives should be provided to promote sustainable agriculture practices and soil conservation measures. By adopting an integrated approach and collaborative effort involving government agencies, industries, farmers, civil society organization and local community, Uttar Pradesh has effectively addressed soil pollution issues, protecting natural resources and protect natural resources and promote sustainable land management practice for benefit of present and future generation. ठीक है. What are the main cause of noise pollution in context of Uttar Pradesh? Okay. Also assess its main effect. देखो, undesirable sound which interfere with human comfort, health and mobility is called noise pollution. जो देखो undesirable sound which interfere with human comfort, health and mobility is called as noise pollution. It has a bad effect on health. The effect of excessive generated noise on health is hearing loss and change in psychological and physiological conditions. ठीक है. The effect of excessive generated noise on the health is hearing loss and change in psychological and physiological condition. In context of Uttar Pradesh, the main cause of noise pollution includes urbanization and industrialization. ठीक है. Rapid urbanization and industrial development in cities like Kanpur, Ghaziabad, Lucknow has led to an increase in vehicle traffic, construction activity and industrial operation, resulting in increased level of noise pollution. ठीक है. Transportation, higher vehicular traffic on road, highways and urban routes in Uttar Pradesh contribute significantly to noise pollution. Vehicle horn, engine noise, emission from automobiles, buses, trucks and motorcycle cause continuous noise pollution. Construction and infrastructure development, building projects, road construction, metro rail projects and infrastructure development projects contribute to noise pollution. Urban area undergoing rapid growth and expansion are likely to face long-term noise-related disturbances. Industrial activities, industrial operation including manufacturing processes, machinery operations and equipment maintenance generate noise pollution in industrial area of Uttar Pradesh. The main impact of noise pollution in Uttar Pradesh, includes, सबसे पहला है health effect. Long-term exposure to high level of noise pollution can cause various health problems including hearing loss, heart disease, high blood pressure, sleep disturbance, stress and anxiety etc. फिर आपकी बात है quality of life. Noise pollution adversely affect the quality of life and well-being of residents in urban and suburban area of Uttar Pradesh. Environmental impact. Noise pollution can have harmful effect on environment including disturbance of wildlife, destruction of ecosystem and degradation of natural resources. क्या क्या? Disturbance of wildlife, disruption of ecosystem and degradation of natural resources. Social and economic consequences. Noise pollution can have social and economic consequences including devaluation of property, community stress and reduced economic productivity. We see that noise pollution in Uttar Pradesh is generated by various anthropogenic resources including urbanization, industrialization, transportation, construction and commercial activity. Effective noise control measures including sound insulation, noise barriers, traffic management, urban planning and regulatory enforcement are necessary to reduce noise pollution in Uttar Pradesh and protect public health and the environment. ठीक है. Describe the main feature of Namami Gange project. How will this project prove to be a boon for Uttar Pradesh and especially Bundelkhand? ठीक है. नमामि गंगे प्रोजेक्ट वॉज स्टार्टेड इन 2014. Its aim is to revive river Ganga by reducing its pollution. It is a central sector scheme. It is being implemented by National Mission for Clean Ganga. Chacha Chaudhary has been declared as mascot of Namami Gange program. To implement Namami Gange project, a 3-tier mechanism has been proposed for monitoring. Its implementation has been divided into 3 levels. सबसे पहला है entry level activities for immediate visible impact, medium level activities to be implemented within a framework of 5 years, or long term activities to be implemented within a framework of 10 years. Namami Gange project will prove to be boon for Uttar Pradesh, especially Bundelkhand in following way. After completion of this project, water availability will be ensured to 851 villages of Jalon district. In this project, after purifying the river water will be supplied to people's home through pipelines. The river flowing through Bundelkhand will now prove to be boon for this place. Water will be supplied to about 212 villages in rural area of Koch and एंड डकोर थ्रो सालाघाट एरिया। अच्छा, कौच और डकोर में भी भेजा जा रहा है। वाइल्ड वाटर विल बी सप्लाइड टू 230 विलेजेस थ्रू यमुना रिवर। ठीक है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, मतलब ये कह रहे हैं जालौन में 851 विलेज, खोंच और डकोर में 212 विलेज और यमुना में 230 विलेज। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस 355 टैंक्स आर बीइंग कंस्ट्रक्टेड एंड वाटर विल बी सप्लाइड टू 409 villages through ground level through ऐसे ट्यूबवेल्स। इतने ट्यूबवेल से 509 में भेजा जा रहा है और ये सब टैंक वैंक बन रहे हैं। ठीक है। द प्रोजेक्ट एम टू इम्प्रूव वाटर क्वालिटी एंड फ्लो इन गंगा रिवर विच इज़ विटल फॉर इरीगेशन, ड्रिंकिंग वाटर सप्लाई एंड ग्राउंड वाटर रिचार्ज इन उत्तर प्रदेश, including arid region of Bundelkhand region. Access to clean and safe water from Ganga River can improve public health outcomes, reduce waterborne diseases, and enhance the overall well-being of community living along its bank, including Bundelkhand. Namami Gange project is expected to bring significant socio-economic, environmental, and cultural benefit to Uttar Pradesh, including the historical deprived region of Bundelkhand by reviving the lifeline of the Ganga River and promoting sustainable development along its basin. ठीक है। What are the reason for a high level of air pollution in districts like Ghaziabad, Kanpur of Uttar Pradesh? Suggest measures to deal with air pollution in these cities. देखो, सेंट्रल पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया हैज़ डिफाइंड एयर पॉल्यूशन एज द presence of more than one contaminant in the atmosphere in such concentration for such a long period of time that is or may be harmful to human, animal, and plant life. There are several factors responsible for high level of air pollution in districts like Ghaziabad and Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. सबसे पहला है industrial emission. Ghaziabad and Kanpur both are industrial hub with a large number of factories and manufacturing units. Industrial activities including burning fossil fuels, emission from factories, and industrial waste disposal contribute significantly to air pollution in these cities. Vehicle emission. Rapid urbanization and increasing vehicular traffic have led to increased emission from automobiles, including cars, trucks, and two-wheelers. Traffic congestion, outdated vehicle technology, and inadequate traffic congestion, outdated vehicle technology, and inadequate transport infrastructure lead to increased level of vehicle emission and air pollution. Burning of biomass. Burning of agricultural residues, especially burning of agriculture residue, especially during post-harvest season, contribute to air pollution in rural and suburban area around Ghaziabad and Kanpur. Construction activities. Construction and demolition activity generate dust and particulate matter, which contribute to air pollution, especially during infrastructure development projects. The following measures can be implemented to tackle air pollution in cities like Ghaziabad and Kanpur. सबसे पहला है stringent emission standards should be implemented for industries, vehicles, and construction activities to limit pollution from major resources. Regular monitoring and compliance checks should be carried out to ensure compliance with pollution control norms. Investment should be made in efficient public transport system, including buses, metro rails, non-motorized transport options such as cycling and walking, to reduce dependence on private vehicles and curb vehicular emission. Measure to discourage crop residue burning should be implemented, and use of alternative agricultural practices should be promoted. Public awareness campaign and education program should be conducted to promote air pollution awareness, sustainable lifestyle, and adoption of clean technology among citizens, industries, and communities. By implementing these measures in a comprehensive and collaborated manner, authorities can effectively reduce air pollution and improve air quality in districts like Ghaziabad and Kanpur, ensuring healthy and sustainable environment for residents and future generation. Discuss the cause and effect of water pollution in Uttar Pradesh. Also suggest measures to deal with water pollution. ठीक है. Irrational use of water due to increasing population and industrial expansion has resulted in a great degradation of water quality. Water pollution in Uttar Pradesh arises from various sources including industrial discharge, agriculture runoff, urban sewage and solid waste disposal. Causes of water pollution in Uttar Pradesh. सबसे पहला है industrial waste, discharge of untreated and inadequate treated industrial waste containing heavy metals, chemicals and toxic substance pollutes water bodies. Urban sewage, ठीक है. River, lakes and groundwater are getting polluted by pathogens, organic matters and pollutant due to inadequate sewage treatment facilities and improper disposal of domestic waste, solid waste disposal. Improper disposal of solid waste into water body or open drain introduce toxic substance into water body. Effect of water pollution, risk health. Polluted water poses health risk to human population, causing waterborne disease such as cholera, typhoid, dysentery and hepatitis. Ecological loss. Water pollution adversely affect aquatic ecosystem, leading to loss of biodiversity, thereby disrupting ecological balance and endangering aquatic life. ठीक है. Economic loss. Water pollution affect livelihood. Water pollution affect livelihood dependence on clean water source such as fisheries, एग्रीकल्चर एंड टूरिज्म. ठीक है. ग्राउंड वाटर कंटेमिनेशन. वाटर पोल्यूशन सीप इनटू ग्राउंड वाटर एक्वाफायर एंड कंटेमिनेटिंग अंडरग्राउंड वाटर रिसोर्स used for drinking, irrigation and industrial purpose. Groundwater pollution pose long-term risk to public health and environment sustainability. Measures to tackle water pollution. Effective solid waste management practices including water segregation, collection, recycling and disposal should be implemented to prevent waste from entering water body and polluting them. Sewage treatment infrastructure should be upgraded to treat domestic and industrial wastewater before it discharge into water bodies. Decentralized sewage treatment system, constructed wetland and biofilter technology should be implemented to improve water quality and reduce pollution. Sustainable agriculture practice including organic farming, crop rotation, integrated pest management should be promoted to reduce chemical input and runoff pollution. By implementing these measures, historical and collaborated Uttar Pradesh can effectively address water pollution, protect water resources and safeguard public health, ecological integrity and socio-economic well-being for current and future generation. ठीक है. While describing the duty of Uttar Pradesh Pollution Control Board, evaluate the step taken by government to deal with problem of pollution. Uttar Pradesh Pollution Control Board is a statutory organization entrusted with enforcement of environment law and regulation within the jurisdiction of state of Uttar Pradesh, India. Uttar Pradesh Water Pollution Prevention and Control Board was initially constituted on 3 फरवरी 1975 अंडर वाटर प्रिवेंशन एंड कंट्रोल एक्ट. ठीक है. चलो ये बाद में करेंगे.